Hi all, welcome to the world of GK for learning general knowledge. Today, let's learn a new topic from Indian economy, budget and taxes. In the following days, I will be uploading more videos from Indian economy. So, subscribe the channel and enable the bell icon to get all the notifications. And try to watch the video at a minimum resolution of 360. Then you will get a clear video. Let's start. Indian economy, budget and taxes. First, let's see about the budget. Budget is nothing but the annual financial statement. Now, let's see the definition. The financial statement showing the expected income and expenditure of the government during a financial year. Budget is the financial statement. It shows the expected income and expenditure of the government during a financial year. Budget are of three types. First one is balanced budget. What do you mean by balanced budget? When income and expenditure are equal, it is called balanced budget. Budgets are of three types. These are based on the income and expenditure. So, first one is balanced budget. In that, income and expenditure both are equal. That is balanced budget. Second one is surplus budget. In surplus budget, income is more than expenditure. When income is more than expenditure, we can call that budget as surplus budget. Surplus, the word itself, the meaning is excess. So, remember, in surplus budget, the income is more than the expenditure. Next, third one, deficit budget. Deficit meaning less. So, here income is less than the expenditure. So, here expenditure will be more and income is less. Next, let's see about fiscal policy. Fiscal policy is government's policy regarding public revenue, public expenditure and public debt. So, fiscal policy deals with public revenue, public expenditure and public debt. These policies are implemented through the budget. Now let's see about the taxes. The amount to be compulsorily paid by the public to the government is known as tax. What is tax? Tax is the amount to be compulsorily paid by the public. It is compulsory and the public has to pay the money to the government. That is known as tax. Taxes are main source of income of government. So, the main source of income of government are taxes. Taxes are first imposed in Egypt. The country that imposed the taxes for the first time is Egypt. Two types of taxes, direct taxes and indirect taxes. First, let's see about direct tax. The tax paid directly to the government by the person on whom it is imposed. So, direct tax is the tax paid directly to the government by the persons on whom it is imposed. So, these are the examples of direct taxes: income tax, land tax, property tax and building tax. These all taxes we are paying directly to the government. So, these are the direct tax. Now, let's see the indirect tax. Taxes which are imposed on one person but the burden is transferred to another. Here we are not directly paying the tax. We are paying the tax, but it is not directly. So it is known as indirect tax. Now let's see the examples for the indirect tax. Excise duty, sales tax, excise duty, sales tax, entertainment tax, customs duty. These are the examples for indirect tax. For example, if you go for a movie, we are paying tax, but we are not paying tax directly. So that is a indirect tax. In 1953, a taxation inquiry commission was appointed under the chairmanship of Dr. John Mathai. A taxation inquiry commission was appointed in the year 1953. The chairman of that commission was Dr. John Mathai. Taxation is a part of fiscal policy. We have already seen what is fiscal policy, and taxation is a part of fiscal policy. The tax imposed on the income of individual is called personal income tax. So if the tax is imposed on the income of the individual, that is called personal income tax. Now let's see what is corporate tax. The tax imposed on the net income of profit of a company. So this corporate tax is imposed on the net income of the company or net income of the profit of the company. That is corporate tax. Excise duty. Tax imposed at the production state of a commodity. If during the production stage of a commodity, if something tax is imposed on that product, that is known as excise duty. So the tax imposed at the production stage of a commodity is known as excise duty. Next is customs duty. Tax imposed on import and export of products. These are known as import duty and export duty respectively. So we know if we want to buy something from foreign country and we want to take that product to India, we have to pay customs duty. For import and export, both we have to pay customs duty. The tax paid for the import of the product is known as import duty, and that paid for the export of product is known as export duty. So these both import duty and export duty both are known as customs duty. Next is service tax. The tax imposed on services is called service tax. For each and every services, there is a tax imposed on that. For example, tax imposed on telephone services. Next one is surcharge. Additional tax imposed on tax is called surcharge. Generally, surcharge is imposed for a specific period. It is not for a long time, it is for a specific period, and surcharge is the additional tax imposed on tax. That is known as surcharge. Next is cess. Additional tax imposed by the government for certain specific purposes. Cess will be discontinued when enough money is received. So, cess is the additional tax imposed by the government for a certain specific purposes. For example, after that flood, Indian government started flood cess, and it was for a short duration. And after that, after enough money is received, they stop that flood cess. So flood cess is an example for this cess. The major source of income of central government, corporate tax. We have already seen corporate tax is the tax from the income of profit of a company, that is corporate tax. The major source of income of central government is corporate tax. But the major source of income of state government is state GST. So GST means goods and service tax. Major income of state government is state goods and service tax. The major source of income of panchayat is building tax. Building tax comes under property tax. That is the major source of income of panchayat is building tax. So that's all about today's topic. Next class I'll be continuing. In the tax, we have left two more taxes. One is value added tax and other one is GST, that is goods and service tax. That two topics I'll be covering in the next session. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe the channel and share to your friends. Thanks for watching.